There has been a recent crash in the Indian cryptocurrency market. People have been frantically selling their crypto holdings. Now, the reason behind this is the Digital Currency Bill 2021, which aims to ban private cryptocurrencies in India. Now, just to explain to you in a nutshell, cryptocurrency transactions pretty much take place using blockchain technology. Now, if it is an open blockchain, that means anyone who has access to that blockchain will be able to see where the transaction started and where it ended. Will be able to basically access details of crypto transactions happening on that blockchain. Most public cryptocurrencies, they are traceable. When it comes to private cryptocurrencies, here is where the difference lies, because private cryptocurrencies are making use of anonymous blockchain transactions. Basically, what that means is that the transaction details cannot be accessed. So private cryptos, basically these private coins, they offer anonymity where the identity of the transaction cannot be traced, and they also offer untraceability, which basically means any third party, any governing party or any regulatory body will not be able to trace where that transaction started from and where it ended, what amounts were transacted. None of that is accessible. To put it simply, private coins, private cryptocurrencies hide transaction details by default. Now, some of the examples of private cryptocurrencies are Monero, Dash, Zcash. Now, which cryptocurrencies are going to be banned in India? This is a very tricky question at the moment, because the definition of what a private cryptocurrency is still not clear, because the government has not clarified what they are calling a private crypto. Going by definition, simply Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, which are very famous, they are all public cryptocurrencies. But there is a viewpoint which suggests that all cryptocurrencies which have not been issued by a government will be considered as private cryptocurrencies. Going by this definition, all cryptocurrencies which are not issued by a government are going to be considered as private. Now, apart from the issues of anonymity and untraceability which come with private coins, the Digital Currency Bill also aims to ban private coins to make way for the digital currency which is going to be introduced by the Reserve Bank of India. Now, apart from this, the government is also very concerned about the underground transactions which are taking place against cryptocurrencies, especially its role in Hawala and terror funding. And this was sort of hinted by the Prime Minister in his key address at the Sydney Dialogue.
Take cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, for example. It is important that all democratic nations work together on this and ensure it does not end up in wrong hands.
Now, there are reports which suggest that there are approximately 15 to 20 million crypto investors in India with total crypto holdings of about 40,000 crores. Now, in case the center imposes a ban on cryptocurrencies, investors will be left with two options. Either they sell off their holdings or they make use of wallets issued by foreign exchanges.